Welcome back. In this video, I will tell you about Queen Elizabeth II Canadian coins worth money. 1953 shoulder fold Canadian penny Elizabeth II certified proof like sold for $3,200. Well, 1953 Canadian penny isn't super valuable or rare, but there are some rare variations to watch for. These have to do with the details on the Queen Elizabeth's dress. If the queen has a shoulder strap or shoulder fold on her dress, the penny is rarer. Now, 1953 Canadian coin in proof condition with the shoulder strap on the penny was sold for $3,200. Well, this is Elizabeth II silver proof in the eyes of the cougar, $250. 2015 PR68 Ultra Cameo by NGC. It was made in Royal Canadian Mint and it is by Glenn Lutes, sold for $1,620. A spectacular proof kilo of the pure silver depicting a frosted Canadian cougar with striking turquoise green enameled eyes, accompanied by the original wooden box of issue, and the metal composition is silver, diameter is 102.1 millimeter. Well, this is Elizabeth II gold specimen Confederation Centennial, $20, 1967. SP69 Ultra Cameo NGC, and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 71 and it was sold for $1,680. Metal composition is gold, AGW 0.5287 ounce. Melt value is $1,095 and it is composed of gold. Well, it is a valuable coin. Our next coin is Elizabeth II silver proof multifaceted maples, $250 issued in 2023. Grade is PR70 Ultra Cameo NGC and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. It is by Michelle Grant, sold for $1,680. Featuring a dynamic arrangement of 4 sugar maple leaves, each composed of multiple facets struck in relief and backed by a starburst effect. The metal composition is silver and diameter is 102.1 millimeter. Well, this is Elizabeth II gold proof silver jubilee, $100, 1977. PR69 deep cameo PCGS and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 119. This was sold for $1,200. Metal composition is gold, AGW is 0.5 ounce. Melt value is $1,036. Gold spot is $2,072 per ounce. Well, it was sold for $1,200 in auction. Next is Elizabeth II gold proof unification, $100, 1978. PR69 deep cameo by PCGS and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 122 and it was sold for $1,050 in auction. Metal composition is gold, weight is 16.9655 gram and AGW 0.5002 ounce. And total mintage were 2 lakh. It is Elizabeth II gold proof 1978. Well, this is 1955 no shoulder fold Canadian penny and it was sold for $1,900. Although there were more than 56.4 million 1955 Canadian pennies minted, the no shoulder fold version is actually really rare. And grab your magnifying glass and look for that strap or fold on the Queen's Elizabeth gown. If it is not there, then it may be worth much money, and one such coin was sold for $1,900 in 2019. Well, this is Elizabeth II gold proof Year of the Child, $100, 1979. Grade is PR69 deep cameo PCGS and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 126 and it was issued to celebrate International Year of the Child, sold for $1,050 in auction. Metal composition is gold, weight is 16.9655 gram and AGW 0.5002 ounce. And total mintage were 250,000. Well, this is Elizabeth II proof like diving goose dollar PL64 NGC. Royal Canadian Mint KM70 sold for $930 in auction. The perennially popular mint error diving goose type produced with 45-degree reverse die rotation, crisply struck carrying a soft veil of marbled gray toning across the fields that bold underlying brilliance. Metal composition is silver and total mintage were 121,708 pieces. Well, this is Elizabeth II Gold Proof Cartier White $100 1984 PR69 Ultra Cameo by NGC. It was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 142. Well, this coin was accompanied by original box of issue and it was sold for $1,022. Metal composition is gold, weight is 16.9655 grams and AGW 0.500 ounce. Well, next coin is Elizabeth II Proof Trans-Canada Railroad dollar issued in 1981 PR68 deep cameo grade by BCGS and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 130 and it was issued to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Trans-Canada Railway and it was sold for $169 in auction. The reverse of the coin is bathed in iridescent toning. The metal composition is silver, diameter is 36 mm, weight is 23 gram. Well, next is Elizabeth II Gold Proof Arctic Territories $100 issued in 1980 PR69 deep cameo grade by BCGS and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 129 and it was issued to celebrate Arctic territories. Sold for $1,021. Metal composition is gold, weight is 16.9655 gram and AGW is 0.5002 ounce. Total mintage were 300,000 pieces. It is 1980 coin. Well, this coin is Elizabeth II rhodium plated silver proof infused maple leaf and the denomination is $20 or 1 ounce and it was issued in 2020. The grade is PR70 by NGC. This coin was minted at Royal Canadian Mint and KM is uncirculated and it is first day of issue label. Sold for $336 in auction. This coin was accompanied by COA and ASW is 1 ounce. It is 2020 coin. Now, Elizabeth II Gold Proof New Constitution $100 1982. Grade is PR69 Ultra Cameo by NGC and the coin was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 137. This coin was accompanied by the original box of issue and was sold for $1,021. The metal composition is gold, weight is 16.9655 gram and AGW is 0.5002 ounce. And it is 1982 coin. Elizabeth II Proof like dollar 1956, grade is PL67 by BCGS. This coin was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 54, metal composition is silver, diameter is 36 mm. Weight is 23.3276 gram, ASW is 0.6 ounce. Total mintage were 209,092 pieces and sold for $408 in auction. It is 1956 Elizabeth II coin. Well, this is Elizabeth II Gold Proof National Anthem $100 issued in 1981. The grade is PR69 Deep Cameo by BCGS and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. KM number is 131 and it was sold for $1,020. The metal composition of this coin is gold, weight is 16.9655 gram and AGW is 0.5002 ounce. Gold spot is $2,072 per ounce. Well, this is Elizabeth II Mint Error Flip Over Double Strike. It is 1 cent issued in 1969. NGC stated it as brown and KM number is 59.1. Metal is AE and it was sold for $384 in auction. Well, this is Elizabeth II Proof like mint error, double struck, rotated in collar 50 cent, 1967. PL62 by NGC, and it was minted at Royal Canadian Mint. Well, it was issued as Confederation Centennial Commemorative 1 year type, sold for $780. Metal composition is silver and ASW is 0.3 ounce. I hope you liked my video. Thank you and subscribe to the channel and keep visiting.